Well, good evening, everyone. Meteorologist Carmelo Lattuca in the 1011 Now streaming studio. Plenty to talk about as we head into the upcoming weekend, the latter half of the weekend and into the upcoming week. We are expecting cooler than average temperatures. Can't completely rule out some rain as we head into the day Sunday as well, but I think the below average temperatures are certainly the big story heading into Sunday, and not only Sunday, but again, into this upcoming week. As always, we're going to take a look at the Lincoln Weather Almanac. Today's high temperature, 78 degrees. That was about 8 degrees below average for this time of year. Low temperature actually ran a little bit warm this morning. That will certainly be changing as we head into Sunday morning, Monday morning, Tuesday morning. Basically, for the foreseeable future, we are expecting below average temperatures both for our lows and for our highs. Precipitation-wise, though, didn't see any rain out there today, so we're still running almost 2 inches above normal for the month of August, but nearly 3.5 inches below normal for precipitation for the year as a whole. Now, low temperatures, we're going to go back to our temperatures now, this morning dropping down into the 50s in numerous locations in central and northern, northeastern, and western Nebraska. Still 71 degrees in Falls City, but remember that cold front came in from the north and west. It took a little bit longer to make its way into southeastern Nebraska, so we dropped down into the upper 60s to low 70s for morning low temperatures on Saturday. Now, as we take a look out of our Skyview cams, beautiful sunsets in Lincoln, Omaha, North Platte. We can still see that beautiful sunshine out in O'Neill at this time. A mix of sun and clouds out there. Plenty of sunshine, though, in eastern Nebraska. We are down to 71 degrees at the airport, still 73 at the studio. Winds are out of the north at 7 miles per hour, and a very comfortable dew point at 55 degrees. Temperatures across town, from what I'm seeing, range anywhere from 71 to 74 degrees, so pretty uniform in the capital city. Pretty uniform for the most part across the state. We are already in the 60s in northeastern and eastern Nebraska, dropping down into the mid to upper 70s, though, in southwestern locations. Dew point temperatures are in the 40s and 50s across the state, mainly into the 50s. We could drop into the 40s as we go later into this upcoming week, but anything below 60 degrees is certainly comfortable, and it's really not going to be a nuisance out there when you're walking outside. Wind speed and direction, calm in some locations, variable in other locations. Northerly winds in Lincoln at 5 to 10 miles per hour, southeasterly winds in southwestern Nebraska. As we move on to satellite and radar, a little bit of cloud cover, and we saw that in O'Neill in northern and northwestern Nebraska. Most of the states seeing pretty clear conditions at this time. No real precipitation to be talking about. Precipitation-wise, we're seeing that in the Four Corners region, in the deep south, and to the southeast, a little bit into the Great Lakes, but here in the state of Nebraska, again, we are pretty quiet. No big weather alerts to talk about, at least close to our area, and we zoom in just a little bit closer here. The closest weather alerts that I can see are some flood warnings I believe I'm seeing in South Dakota, some air quality alerts out into Colorado, but again, very quiet across the state. And a reason we're pretty quiet is no widespread severe weather chances out there today. We're seeing a marginal risk in extreme western Nebraska, includes portions of Wyoming and Colorado and into New Mexico, but again, extreme western portions of the Panhandle with that general thunderstorm outlook a little bit further to the east. On Sunday, it's more of the same. Extreme southwestern Nebraska, Dundee County, maybe a marginal severe thunderstorm, but again, fairly quiet on Sunday. No severe weather chances expected on Monday. Now we play out Skycast for the rest of tonight. We should start to see increasing cloud cover move a little bit further to the south and a little bit further to the east. Could see some showers and thunderstorms in southwestern locations. North Platte area, McCook, south central Nebraska as well. And we could see some rain try to make its way into eastern Nebraska. Now, the problem is it's too dry. Those dew points, when they fall below 60 degrees and your temperatures are warmer than that, it doesn't support those shower and storm chances very highly. The atmosphere, the environment, just really not supporting that. Now, we could see some sprinkles, could see some showers, could see maybe a rumble of thunder. I don't want to completely rule out a storm in eastern Nebraska Sunday, but I think chances for that are fairly low. Heavy rain is not expected widespread across the state. So could wake up to some rain Sunday in eastern Nebraska. Not expecting that to continue throughout the day. We'll see renewed chances, though, for showers and storms in southwestern Nebraska. Those redevelop late Sunday night and continue into Monday morning. But it's really Kansas and Oklahoma. They are going to see better chances for widespread rainfall. Pretty quiet in eastern Nebraska and especially in northeastern Nebraska. More of the same, maybe some chances for showers and storms on Monday to the west. Now, we have an isolated flash flooding risk across the area on Saturday. That's going to be late Saturday night, late this evening into early Sunday morning, right around 7 a.m. Sunday morning. That would be the cutoff for western Nebraska. Again, we could see showers and storms. We could see some heavy rain out there. It's just severe weather we're not expecting. moving into the day on Sunday. Now, this is 7 a.m. Sunday to 7 a.m. Monday. That risk moves a little bit farther to the southwest. The slight risk very close to the state of Nebraska and Colorado and Kansas, but it's just a marginal risk in southwestern Nebraska at this point. On Monday, that risk moves a little bit further to the south as well. A little bit of a risk out into the panhandle, but fairly quiet overall. No flash flooding threat on Tuesday, but then as we head into the day on Wednesday, that does change. Now we're moving back into basically locations along and south of I-80, almost across the state, with a slight risk off to our south. We'll have to watch out for some rain late Wednesday night and especially into the Thursday, unfortunately, here in Lincoln. So rainfall over the next 3 days, almost nothing in eastern Nebraska. I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't see any rain in Lincoln over the next 3 days. You go to southwestern Nebraska, they're getting close to an inch, maybe an inch and a half, up to 2 inches of rain out into Kansas. I think 2 inches of rain in the state seems a little bit excessive, but an inch to an inch and a half, at least a quarter to a half an inch across much of the state in those green shaded areas. Now you go into the next 7 days, we got a lot of purple and some red in Kansas. We're talking 2.5, 3, maybe 3+ inches of rain. Could be closing in on an inch plus along and south of I-80 over the next 7 days. And again, that's going to be late Wednesday into the day on Thursday and maybe into early Friday as well. So we play out Skycast a little bit closer to home so everyone can see this. Showers and thunderstorms southwestern Nebraska late tonight into the overnight hours. Maybe some rain in eastern Nebraska Sunday morning. Again, showers and storms to the west once again. Sunday morning into Sunday afternoon. Pretty quiet across the state. Rain chances continue out to the west, redeveloping late Sunday night into Monday morning, and that's from anywhere from North Platte to McCook, maybe closer to the Tri-Cities, but generally along the Nebraska-Kansas border, being given those highest rainfall chances. And then Monday afternoon and evening, chances for rain out to the west, less so to the east. We do have a 20% chance, I'll tell you before we show the 7-day, of rain at least here in Lincoln over the next 5 to 7 days, maybe even longer than that, but overall, Thursday, I think, presents the best chance of rain over at this point. Now, low temperature Sunday, upper 40s to low 50s in northeastern Nebraska, 49 in Wayne. It's going to be a little bit chilly in some spots of the state on Sunday, 57 in Lincoln, so starting off on a cooler note, maybe into the low 60s in McCook. High temperatures on Sunday, upper 60s to upper 70s, very cool for this time of year. Now we're talking widespread 40s in northern and northeastern Nebraska, right around that 49-degree mark in Lincoln. We at 50 as of right now. Again, warmest locations off to the southwest. Monday afternoon, a little bit warmer, 75 still here in Lincoln, but low 70s to the west. And then Tuesday morning, warm up just a little bit as well, low to mid to upper 50s perhaps, and then upper 70s to maybe right around 80 degrees on Tuesday. Again, 50s as we head into Wednesday morning. So these are certainly temperatures where you can open the window almost every night and maybe even keep it open during the day. And then temperatures Wednesday afternoon, upper 60s to the west, upper 70s to the east. For your 7-day forecast, 75 degrees again the next couple of days, close to 80 Tuesday, Wednesday. Knock down those numbers as we head into Thursday because of those rain chances going up. But 20% chance at least every day, mostly cloudy conditions Wednesday through next Saturday, at least as of right now. So those will keep our temperatures cooler as well, and maybe our lows drop or jump back up to right around 60 degrees. If we're talking widespread across the state over the next 10 days, coolest day probably looks to be Sunday, maybe heading into Thursday. No, I think Sunday and Monday, the next couple of days, look to be the coolest, but it's not like we're expecting a major warm-up anytime soon. Best chance of widespread 80s across the state. We have to wait until we get into the month of September at this point. We're talking September 2nd, where we could be between 80 to maybe 85 degrees. Dew points. I don't see any dew points in the 70s, and that just screams fall weather to me. We're talking dew points in the 40s and 50s, maybe into the low 60s, but driest conditions certainly expected Monday and Tuesday of this week. Maybe a little bit more humid on Thursday with those rain chances jumping back up. No surprise there, but again, nothing crazy expected. Precipitation chances. Highest chances would probably be on Sunday, especially out to the west. We quiet down for the most part on Monday, Tuesday. Start to see those rain chances bump up Wednesday and Thursday. Pretty quiet next Friday and into the following Tuesday as well. If you're wondering how does the end of the last day of August and the beginning of September look, well, below average temperatures look to continue, at least in southeastern Nebraska, capital city in that blue shaded area, green shaded area across the entire state. So wetter than average conditions. We certainly need the rainfall. Given that it's going to be cooler, I would say widespread severe weather doesn't look likely. I'm not going to say it's impossible, but maybe this is just general showers and thunderstorms and not expecting your widespread severe weather coverage. So that would certainly be some good news as well. Big weather story, though, over the next couple of days is going to be these cooler temperatures. Go for a walk. Go open those windows. Just enjoy it while you can. Could see some rain again out there tomorrow. Not expected to be much of a nuisance, so you wake up tomorrow morning, see a little bit of rain out there. Make sure to download the 1011 Now weather app. We can tell you on radar if that's going to continue throughout the day through the hourly forecast, but overall, very nice day on Sunday. Very nice days coming up on Monday through Wednesday. We'll watch out for those rain chances on Thursday. I know we got that big Husker game. I know people are heading down to Kansas City, myself included. I'm very excited. I know a lot of people are. We're hoping those rain chances are kept down to a minimum. We don't want any problems, especially as we head into Thursday afternoon and evening. For now, have a great night, everyone. Make sure to stay tuned to 1011 News at 10. I'll have all the latest details, especially on those temperatures coming up this week. Have a great night, everyone.